Hello ladies and gentle nerds, my name is Dylloop and welcome back to Prison Architect. This is episode 9, and we're just starting the bootstrap mission. This is the final campaign mission in Prison Architect. It says today on CNDC News, a special report into the state of our prisons. It's 2 years since the infamous siege at Alchemical raised so many lives, including that to the chief executive Charles Wallace. So, this is 2 years after the prison riot thing in the, what was it called? I can't remember the name of that mission. Today we hear from a leading expert and ask what, if anything, has changed since those tragic events. First, we go live to one of the state's longest running prisons, recently scheduled for demolition. Live now only on CNDC News. Here we are. Oh, it's the first mission again. But it's empty. Oh look, it's the execution chamber we built. Thanks, Sarah. This prison has housed some of the country's most notorious criminals, but now its walls are being torn down, ready to be replaced by a new prison complex. If you look behind me, you can see that the construction crews are already here, and demolition work has begun. Joining me as City Mayor Calvin Heller. Thank you, Mr. Heller, for taking the time to talk to us today. It's my pleasure. In the past, you've been a strange advocate of a tougher, more disciplined approach to prison management. Why demolish a facility which has defined for so long the punitive approach? Both the prison and its operation had become antiquated. I've never seen that word. We took the decision to replace it with an entirely new facility, one with a more modern policy. This prison was in the news a few years ago as one of the last remaining state execution facilities. Yeah, the one that I built. Campaigns have long sought to revoke the death penalty laws here. Will you honor their wishes, or will you rebuild the execution facility? That's still under review, but it's not a decision we'll take lightly. Thank you, Mayor. Back to you in the studio. This is CNDC News, reporting live on the state of our prison system. After the break, we'll be joined by Dr. Walter Hurst, a specialist in prison psychology and rehabilitation. Hello, Dr. Hurst. Mayor Calvin Heller is calling. Let me congratulate you on your appointment as CEO. This is an opportunity, a fresh start. You'll have complete autonomy, more or less, more prisoners, higher reoffending rates. You have a lot of challenges ahead of you. Oh, it's all demolished. Do not tell me that the last mission is going to be like free mode. That would be bad, because that means that this series is going to have to be continued. As for the death row facility, tear it down or keep it. Make some use out of it. Really is up to you. Nobody else will take up that business if you won't. As for objectives, I'm giving you the same as I gave to your predecessor, profits, reoffending rates, capacity. It's entirely up to you how you achieve them. One last thing. The previous CEO, Charles Wallace, left behind a letter that he used to give out to any new prisoner architects who joined the firm. He had some good advice. You may find it useful to take a look. Good luck. Haha. Oh. They sucked me in. They trapped me into this thing. Now, CEO's letter. Well, I've already read this before. Congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building, and running your own prison, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. Every prison needs a warden. He should be one of your first hires. Build him a nice office. He'll open up a whole range of advanced facilities via the bureaucracy system. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are tight. Very tight. Save money by starting with the single large holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than an empty stomach. Building a prison is an expensive undertaking, and you need to become a master of raising large volumes of money through grants and contracts. You can access these grants through the report screen. That's about everything. Good luck. Alright, go ahead and delete that. So now, yeah, my prison's closed to new inmates. Now, we have a choice here. I wasn't looking at getting a long-running series out of this game. For those of you who tuned in for all of these episodes, let me know if you want to see a actual gameplay, right? I would start a new map, but for this episode I don't want to release a 5-minute episode, and we do have some goals here, but this would take a long time to actually get to, several episodes. But I do want, this again was just supposed to be a notebook page. Water supply. Several objects require water supply in order to function. Toilet sink. Oh, look. I don't know. How do I... Oh, close. Huh. Collecting notebooks, apparently. Is there a bunch of those lying around, or is that it? But anyways, I wasn't looking for, like, a long series. I am starting a RimWorld Let's Play, and by the time this is out, that'll be live. But, that'll be releasing every other day, so I do have the free time slot for Prison Architect as well. They run the same engine, so I don't know if I want to see 2 of them. Let me know in the comments section whether you want me to keep playing. I'll go ahead and kind of play through this. I do, in fact, want to demolish this, though. Bye-bye. And we'll kind of just get started on, we need at least 100 inmates. So let's first start by going into grants. We'll get some grants. We got the basic detention center and administration center. We'll get those 2. Build a holding cell, build a shower, build a yard, build a kitchen, build a canteen, hire at least 2 guards, 2 cooks, and build 2 offices, hire a warden, unlock finance, hire an accountant. Pretty simple. So I think what we'll start with is I'm going to start with a large jail door, and I think we'll just, I don't know, I kind of want to expand these bigger, so I'm going to start it a little bit farther back, like maybe here. First thing I also want to do is get rooms and go to, what is it called, exports, and stick an export section here. This is just going to, that'll be good. Okay. And we got storage here, that's fine for the time being. Exports, that'll allow us to sell any wood we end up picking up. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and, like, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to lock this open. And then I kind of want, like, a fence that goes around. So let's get a large jail door. And I'm not sure how wide I want this. This is 1, 2... 2 wide ought to do. We'll go there. And that'll be locked open as well. And then this would be, I guess, the yard area can be in here. So let's get a yard. Speed up time a bit. So this is basically like starting fresh. I love that. I love the fact, and I keep forgetting to use my new mic mute. I love the fact that they designed it this way, where the campaigns just go straight into essentially free play mode, right? Dump, no, dismantle. Keep that electric chair. Alright, so we need a yard. I don't know why. Are these off a little bit? Oops. Dismantle that. I accidentally didn't put that right. Let's lock this shut. That way I can actually get the other one properly aligned. We'll put that one in there. Thank you. Somebody come and dismantle it, please. We'll lock open. Lock open. Okay, that's aligned. This is the entrance here. So we'll get rooms. We'll go to yard, and I think I'll just make the yard over here, and it can be quite big. It's 5 by 15, so we'll just do another 5 by 15. That'll be the yard. And then we can put cells on either side of it. So I kind of want to do what I was trying to do last episode with that cell block, but make it a little bit nicer. We need 100 prisoners. Maybe we'll do that with 2 cell blocks. So we want each cell block to hold about 50. We do need to work with odd numbers, so maybe, I don't know. And they are in 4s. I think it's